your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on and you got me like, ow, yeah. What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flower just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. From me, and they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get Hey, hello, you guys. How are you guys doing? Good afternoon. Happy Sabbath, everyone. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath, May. Happy Sabbath to you. May, Cheryl Howard. I'm gonna need you today, Cheryl. Miss Pickett, she's visiting her grandbaby, so I'm not gonna disturb her. So I'm gonna put the link out so you can come be my co-host today, Cheryl, if you don't mind. Miss Pickett visiting that beautiful grandson of hers. Oh, what a joy that is. Her first grandbaby too. Y'all know that baby gonna be spoiled. And here go my other Cheryl. She's saying, good morning, everyone. Hey, where you at, Miss Cheryl Tough? It's 2:43 here. Okay, Renee. Hello, Renee. Grand Rising. Also, you guys, I've been just so blessed. What I'm feeling blessed. My my granddaughter, my great granddaughter, grandmother is here from New Jersey. She's here visiting. What a wonderful surprise. And then I am, just let y'all know, I am preparing for a funeral. My little nephew, great nephew, 36, I think he's 37 years old. He passed on, you guys, in Huntsville. All right, Tom, Renee, how are you? Hey, and y'all know when I get like this, I love to come on live because you guys are so encouraging. You help keeps my mind off a lot of grief and stress when I'm talking to you guys. Yes, Miss Monica, she's speaking. She said, "Find her. You all. What's the tea?" Well, Miss Monica, you know what the tea is. We're talking about melody today, y'all, because you know you got the haters out there. I don't know. I mean, how you gonna come on and hate on somebody that's trying to do good for the community? We need to know that. Yeah. And so I guess that rubbed Miss Van the wrong way coming after her daughter because Miss Van never says anything. You know, she always let Mel take her for herself. But this time this lady had the nerve to write you know, why is she always in Africa doing stuff in Africa, you know? So a lot of you guys don't know this, but we need a Pan-African movement. Y'all remember Marcus Garvey? I remember he tried to unite us together. That back to Africa with Marcus Garvey, but Pan-Africanism means that it's a movement is dedicated to establishing the independence for African nation and cultivating unity among Black people throughout the world. So that's what we need to do, communicate unity with Black people throughout the world. And you guys, we are the majority. We're not the minority, right? So so it started in 1919 at the conference held in London when a group of Black men got together and said, look, hey, you know, we need to unite with each other all over the world. They had a conference in 1900 about Blacks all over the world uniting. They had one in 1919. They had a conference. They had a conference in 1921 and 1923. And I don't know if y'all know the famous W.E. Du Bois. He was one of the leaders that was sparked. They held conferences and said, look, we as African people all over the world, whether you're from Europe, whether you're from the United States, whether you're from the continent of Africa, we need to unify. And that's what Melody is doing. She and Dr. Foster, right? Bringing clean water to our cousins, our distant cousins and our distant sisters and brothers, you guys. It's obvious that we as Africans, we are all Americans and some of us are African Americans, whatever. It says it's obvious that we need a Pan-African movement. So I don't know if all y'all know that, but my family went and maybe a good 20, almost 30 years lived in Tanzania, you guys. Yes, that's that Pan-African movement where, you know, whatever resources we got, right, we need to share with our African brothers and sisters. And y'all, they never complain. Nobody never complained when we're given to clear people. But soon as Melody said, all right, her and Dr. Foster wanted contribute with giving clean water over there to our brothers and sisters over there, you got the haters coming up. Yeah, Miss Van had to even speak up when it came to that. Miss Van called that lady a non-factor. Yes. So Pan-Africanism is a worldwide movement. You got a lot of people into Pan-Africanism. I've always been into Pan-Africanism, y'all. And its aim is to encourage and strengthened the bond and solidarity between uh, 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 our brothers and sisters in the diasporas. Who knows? You guys might be your relative that over there, your long lost relative, them found Miss Kathleen Fullwood. Hey, yeah. So that's what we got. That's the tea, boo. That's that tea. How the haters gonna come out and criticize this lady for wanting to get clean water to women and children over there in Africa. And Melody clapped back, of course. Melody told her, you don't pay her nothing. Nothing. Do your own research, because you're not paying me. Yeah, okay, you guys. Let me go and get started. We're gonna start off with let me put the link down. Shirley, I don't know if you're going to come up or what, but after this video, I put the link down for anybody want to come up. But we're going to start off today with, y'all know I'm going to start out with my Black history. I need for y'all to talk back to me, because as a teacher, it makes you feel good if people are listening to your history and talking back to you. It don't necessarily have to be what I put out there, but you guys have learned something. Maybe you can say something down there in the chat that somebody else don't know. We're learning from each other, but honey, where do y'all get this? Y'all remember when we were in school, we learned about the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers are the two brothers they claim that invented the airplane. Yes, the famous Wright brother. Never mentioned the black man that really decades before that had invented the airplane. And guess what, you guys? He just died mysteriously, and then up pops the Wright brother that this is their invention. And it was never mentioned nowhere in the history book, nowhere. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. 2023. I'm going to put it on, y'all, but it pissed me off. Just 2023 that this black man been recognized for being the true inventor of the airplane. So let me put this on, you guys, and love y'all. I'm going to put this on up here. Y'all going to learn today. It was not the Wright brothers. It was your own cousin or uncle, whatever, who invented the aircraft. Yes, it was no. We learned stuff. Black aviation. Yes, black aviation. I'm going to put a picture up while it's loading. I'm going to put a picture up while it's loading, y'all. He was a handsome man too, y'all. Here we go right here. Let's see. That brother right there. This brother right here is the one. He is the only one that was invented the aircraft. Yes, there you go. Handsome man, but didn't get the credit to 2023 last year, y'all. Last year. Yeah. Nancy Washington, what is this? Okay, here I go. Let me put it on. It's loaded. This is called Black. Shout out to Van Rogers, you guys. Now look, she's one great mom. She's pushing Tilted Crown production, also on demand. A Tilted Crown production with Melody Sherry production. Friday night at 9 p.m., you guys, Eastern. So don't forget, y'all, Sharnetta World every Friday at 9 o'clock. Nubian TV, Tip the Crowns production. And shout out to Miss Van. That's right, babe. Promote your daughter. And I know you got to be a proud mother. Tilted Crown production. Shanetta's World. Don't forget, 9 p.m. every Friday. Happy New Year. Spring is here. This is nature telling you that spring starts in March or April. Happy New Year's. So, black aviators, right? We heard of the Wright brothers in school, but we never heard about this African American man. Stay tuned. This is Black Journal. Make sure you guys go to Black Journal now. Teach your children from Black Journal. Why is he also not better known? Who is he?
What is also a strange coincidence is both men lived about 2 miles from each other during their lives in central Louisiana. Welcome to yet another interesting video segment. Today we are taking a dive at the forgotten black aviator who soared the sky before the Wright brothers. Before we continue, be kind as to hit that like button and support us further by sharing video with your families and friends to keep spreading our eye-opening black narrative. Also subscribe to help in building the rising membership of this channel. Your support counts a great deal. Now come with me, this is going to be touching. In the annals of aviation history, Charles Frederick Page's name has been conspicuously absent, overshadowed by more celebrated figures like the Wright brothers. Yet, his story is one of remarkable innovation and unyielding resilience in the face of systemic racial oppression. Born into the harrowing reality of slavery, Page taught himself to read and write and ventured into the realm of aviation, patenting an airship in 1906, a feat that absolutely predates the Wright brothers' patent. The significance of Page's invention cannot be overstated. It was not merely an airship. It symbolized a technological breakthrough and a bold leap into a future where flight would become a pivotal part of human progress. However, Page's achievement took place against the backdrop of the Jim Crow era, a time characterized by relentless white supremacy and racial segregation.
It was shipped, and something happened. Now, due to the Jim Crow prejudice of the time, we firmly believe that it was stolen and destroyed.
These were years marked by the systematic denial of opportunities and recognition to Black Americans. More insidiously, these years were marked by lynchings of Black people who committed the cardinal sin of becoming successful in the plain view of their white counterparts. This stark reality deeply impacted the course of Page's life and work. Page's story is not just a tale of a forgotten Black inventor. It is a narrative that speaks volumes about the eraser of Black contributions to society and the tenacity and ingenuity of an individual who dared to dream and create in an era that sought to stifle such aspirations based on race. His journey, shrouded in the shadows of racial prejudice and historical neglect, compels us to question and challenge the biases that have long permeated our historical records. In understanding Charles Frederick Page's legacy, we must acknowledge the corrosive impact of white supremacy that not only hindered his personal aspirations, but also veiled his contributions from the world. It is a stark reminder of the countless Black innovators whose stories remain untold, their achievements unrecognized, due to the systemic racism embedded in our society. This is why Black History Month was created in the first place. The journey of Charles Frederick Page began in the most oppressive of circumstances. He was born into enslavement. This brutal system not only deprived individuals of their freedom, then but also systematically denied them access to education and knowledge on the pain of mutilation and death. The early years of Page's life were marked by the harsh realities of bondage, where learning opportunities were virtually non-existent for African Americans. Page demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to self-improvement and education despite these formidable barriers. In an era when teaching enslaved people that to read and write was often prohibited and could even be punished by law, Charles Page's pursuit of literacy was a radical act of defiance. He taught himself to read and write, a remarkable achievement considering the systemic efforts to keep people of African descent in a state of enforced ignorance. This self-education was not merely an academic endeavor, it was a powerful tool for resistance and empowerment in the face of oppressive racial policies. Page's inspiration for his airship invention came from observing the flight of dragonflies. His family recounts that he would spend hours watching these insects, fascinated by their flight dynamics. The story goes that he would watch those things in flight for hours at a time, and I assumed that it's where he got his inspiration to build an airship. That is Joseph Page, talking about Charles Page, who happened to be his grandfather.
Wow. They want to know, did the Wright brothers steal Mr. Page's invention of the airplane? This is Mr. Page. His invention predated, was before the Wright brothers, and they just lived close by. And let's just let y'all listen. This is Black Journal.
His family recounts that he would spend hours watching these insects, fascinated by their flight dynamics. The story goes that he would watch those things in flight for hours at a time, and I assumed that it's where he got his inspiration to build an airship. That is Joseph Page, talking about Charles Page, who happened to be his grandfather, a farmer and timberman in Pineville, Louisiana. Granddaughter Catty Page Williams heard the same story. At an early age, I was told that he had this invention, the airship or the airplane, says Catty. This observation had led him to conceptualize and eventually build an airship around 1903, coinciding with the Wright brothers' developments in aviation. Page's innovative approach to flight was rooted in the natural world, reflecting a keen sense of observation and creativity. Page got a patent for his airship in 1906 before the Wright brothers. But Page's story takes an unusual turn. He planned to enter his airship in a competition for a $100,000 prize at the 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis. He took his life savings, he built a working model, tested it at his home in Pineville, and then shipped it off by train to St. Louis, Missouri, where he was going to fly the airplane in St. Louis, Missouri, and then become a chapter in all of our history books, says Michael Wynn. But the aircraft never arrived at the World's Fair. His plane was destroyed or stolen, possibly due to the fact that he was an African American, says Wynn. I think that because he was a black man who had the audacity to try something that had never been done before, it's probably one of the reasons why the model disappeared and the history was never corrected to show that, says Joseph Page. Charles Frederick Page's airplane was somewhat primitive compared to the Wright brothers. It did have its own engine for horizontal movement, but it actually relied mainly on balloons and was called an airship. However, there is no record of Charles Page ever building another airship, but there is a renewed effort in the city of Pineville to publicly recognize his achievements. Joe Page says he had to care for his family. He just never saw an opportunity to gather that amount of money again and deny his family of a decent living, so he never pursued it again. His granddaughter Catty Williams believes his airship could have won the competition. I think it was actually number one, probably found by someone who didn't want it to get there and was destroyed, or it was stolen, Catty says. Here lies Charles Frederick Page, a black man who was never recognized for his contribution to aviation, but instead of giving up, he became a farmer and a family man. He made bricks, he made coal, which was fuel at that time, commonly used for, and it was a number of things that he tried to do to better serve the community, says Joe Page again.
I think Page deserves that whenever the Wright brothers are mentioned, Page should also be mentioned to some extent.
With original Medicare, you're covered for common doctor visits and other everyday medical needs, but it doesn't.
Frederick Page's airship, an extraordinary testament to his ingenuity, showcased several innovative aspects that distinguished it from other early flight endeavors. Unlike the Wright brothers' fixed-wing aircraft, Page's design was centered around a lighter-than-air concept, using buoyancy as the primary mechanism for flight coupled with powered propulsion and directional control. This approach starkly contrasted the aerodynamic principles exploited by the Wright brothers. Charles Frederick Page's airship incorporated a unique dual balloon system, a radical departure from the standard single balloon designs. These balloons were not merely for show, but integral to the ship's functionality. The design allowed for greater control over ascent and descent, a crucial factor in the safety and maneuverability of early airships. The innovation lay in the ability to adjust the volume of gas in the balloons, thereby controlling the buoyancy and altitude of the airship. The airship also featured a hull resembling a sailboat, which housed the key operational components. This included a gas engine that powered a propeller wheel at the rear, providing forward thrust. Including a rudder for steering was another critical element, allowing the pilot to navigate the airship more precisely. The Wright brothers aircraft, which made its first successful flight in 1903, relied on heavier-than-air flight principles. Their flyer utilized wings for lift, an engine for propulsion, and a system of cables and pulleys for control. The Wright brothers' work pioneered controlled powered flight in a heavier-than-air machine. The timeline of Charles Page's patent is particularly significant. His airship was patented in 1906, 3 years after the Wright brothers' first flight, but before their patent in 1909. This chronology suggests that while the Wright brothers were making strides in one approach to flight, Page was concurrently exploring a radically different path with his airship design. Writer and amateur historian Michael Wynn is trying to rewrite a missing part of aviation history. He collected newspaper stories, drawings of the airship, and Page's 1906 patent. It's a story that truly is unbelievable, and not only unbelievable that it happened, unbelievable that it's being ignored until 2023, he says. Page's invention, therefore, stands as a remarkable but primarily silenced milestone in the history of aviation. It represents an alternative route to the dream of flight, pursued in parallel to the more widely acknowledged achievements of the Wright brothers. The contrast in their approaches to solving the problem of human flight underscores the rich diversity of thought and innovation that characterizes the early history of aviation. The trajectory of Charles Frederick Page's life and his airship invention was significantly impacted by the insidious force of white supremacy. Racial prejudice not only created systemic barriers for black inventors like Page, but also played a crucial role in the eventual sidelining of their achievements. In an era where black success could mean a death sentence or an entire town being burned to the ground, to be a black inventor was a revolutionary act in and of itself. The most painful example of this was his airship model's mysterious disappearance. Scheduled to be showcased at the 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis, the model has yet to arrive. The prevailing belief, supported by historical context and family testimony, suggests that the model was likely stolen and destroyed, a victim of racially motivated sabotage. This theft was not just a loss of a physical model, but a symbolic erasure of black innovation from the narrative of aviation history. The climate of white supremacy during this era was characterized by a systemic denial of recognition and opportunity to black individuals. This denial extended to intellectual and creative achievements, where black inventors often saw their contributions minimized, if not outright ignored. In worst-case scenarios, racists would steal inventions, legally take patents through racist courts, or even assassinate black people in order to take credit for their work. This cultural and institutional evil systemically erased black achievements from mainstream historical narratives, reinforcing a skewed perception of history that predominantly highlighted white accomplishments and setting our society back in unmeasurable ways. The disappearance of Page's airship model had profound emotional and financial impacts. This event represented not just a personal setback, but also a broader narrative of the challenges faced by black innovators due to racial barriers. The loss of the airship, in which Page had likely invested significant resources and hopes, would have been a devastating emotional and financial blow. Confronted with the harsh realities of racial discrimination and the theft of his work, Page was forced to redirect his focus away from aviation. This shift was not just a change in professional direction, but also a poignant example of the forced redirection of black talent due to racial barriers. Page turned his attention to serving his community and family, engaging in various entrepreneurial activities. This change, though born out of necessity, demonstrated his resilience and adaptability. Page's redirection towards community and family endeavors highlights a common theme in the experiences of many black individuals during this era. The necessity to adapt and find alternative paths to success and contribution in the face of systemic racism. It is a stark reminder of how racial barriers not only altered individual destinies, but also potentially deprived society of the full extent of Black.
This is your Black Journal. Y'all, I've been looking for this man, Mr. Page. Did the Wright brothers steal his invention? We would never know, but it's all suspicious. Anyway, this is your Black History Spotlight, the Black Aviator. Before the Wright brothers, there was Mr. Charles Frederick Page.
Hello.
You go ahead and tell them.
Go ahead and tell them. So she decided that she wants to give clean, fresh water with me to a village in Ghana, and she wants to dedicate it to the melometers. So not only the children in that village, but it's actually something that she would be able to share with the melometers who have been on this long journey with her or whatever. So I came up with the idea, let me clear this up too. Mel got more than enough money to purchase a water well on her own. But for me, I love planting seeds and allowing other people to be involved. And so what we came up with is, if you are a diehard melometer, you're going to be able to leave your name on the water well in Africa. So literally, we're going to take every name. It's $100 donation, y'all. The money goes to building the water project. We're going to do some cool stuff with the kids. But we're going to put your name on that water project along with melodies. And it's going to say dedicated by the melometers. And I got real jiggy with it. This wasn't her idea. So I'll be like, it's about money. It's not. But you have an option to click and to get your own plaque that we're going to mail to you at your house so you can have a piece of what happened too. So I'm super, super excited. My girl going to Africa. You got to take it back. I'm excited, friend. You excited?
I am super excited. So I've never been to Africa. So, and you've been trying to get me to go for some time. Somebody you tried to hook me up with was trying to fly me over there many a time.
Girl, don't make me go into the whole story how Mel out here turning out billionaires because she got this list. I don't even listen. It's a movie about you, Mel. It's a movie about some man that wrote this list about the person had to do all the qualities. I think it's like a French movie, to do all these qualities in order for him to get married. Don't be that person, Mel. The list is too long, child.
I don't feel like my list is too long. Shanita jokes with me all the time and be like, I just give up. Like, girl, I'm like, and what did I say? I said, well, there's somebody for everybody.
So today I was like, there's this guy, but he kind of short. She was like, he could be short for somebody else. Girl.
For somebody else, he's amazing for someone else. And then, listen, you already know this, Shanita. I ain't really.
I think Mel kind of tall, ain't she?
I love how I live right now. I love everything that I'm doing. So you already know I'm good.
Okay, you good. But on this trip to Africa, you gonna eat some food?
Yeah.
You gonna dance a little bit? You gonna hang out?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. Yes.
I don't know if I could bring her on. Angel Ray Entertainment. She said we outside, Mel. You gonna go out? We gonna go to the village, but you are going to go out and you're gonna experience both sides. I feel like every country has something to offer, and I'm not knocking anybody's country. Everybody's country has wealthy, and then they have a side that needs a little bit of work. I don't call it poverty. It needs a little bit of work. So we're gonna go to the part that needs a little bit of work. But don't be shocked, y'all, because I'm going to take her to the other side, too. She needs to see that Africa, there's big, beautiful houses. There's wealth there. There's a night like no other. Mel, they dance, baby. They do not go and stand on the wall. You're going to be right at home.
Okay.
Because you like to dance.
I love to dance, so that's perfect. But no, when we had that conversation that day and we started talking about, peace, and we started talking about purpose, And then you were like, hey, you should do this water project, in Ghana. And it was like, yeah. And you say, here's what you do. Let your melometers be a part of it so that they can plant a seed and they can, And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I'll be honest with you, when it comes to the melometers, they already know how I feel when it comes to, because we've done it. We have blessed people randomly. One lady, I remember she had lost her home to a fire, and she and her grandchildren were staying in a hotel, and we all collectively came together and blessed her, So we all fortunately understand the importance of coming together and being able to make a bigger impact, being able to understand that I personally maybe can't go in this situation. Of course, I'm going to Africa, but situations where if you can't get there, you help send the person who can get there. And that's how, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That is how you send your seed, And so I'm big on that. So I know the melometers. I just know, I know they're going to love it. I know they're going to be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. Like I said, I've never been to Africa. And so going with a purpose, matters to me.
My first trip there with a mission, with a purpose, taking clean water, getting a village, clean water, that's purpose.
That's a mission. So I'm super excited about it.
All right, melometers. So listen, y'all, it's going to be limited space for this name because the melometers, they wide and they deep. And it's a lot of y'all that's down with the melometers. So listen, you can go to beyondthegame.org. I pinned it at the bottom. You're going to see Mel's picture on there. So you know it's specifically for that. You're going to go, you're going to click. Make sure you fill out the information because we want to make sure that your name is on this project. You are planting your seed. You are leaving your name. I just want to end by saying, Mel, the melometers is something special, right?
Yeah.
Like I tell you that every time I see you, that I love the fact that you have created something for people to be a part of, and you really allow the melometers to be a part of things that you do. You really do. Every time you do something, it's like melometers activated, and I'm like, ooh, baby, right? And I know they got a lot of different fan base groups and stuff like that. And I'm friends with a lot of people. I am. But I'm associates with a lot of people. But what I realized is that your fan base, the melometers is like something I have never seen before. So I want to say that it takes a beautiful person, a beautiful soul to do that. Shout out to all the melometers, for all of you that have YouTube pages and blogs and podcasts and all of the things that you do from your heart, really to support Mel and everything that she has going on. And being around Mel not too long ago, I realized that they identify with you because there's so many melodies out there. They just don't have the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so many women that you relate to. Like, you the bomb, friend.
Yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate that because, believe it or not, I spend a lot of time defending the melometers. I spend a lot of time defending them. I have to let people know and remind people of how the melometers came about.
Right.
They, the same way they support and love on me, I support and love on them. And you ain't just about to say anything about the melometers because I'm going to be like, cut, right?
Thanks, man.
So, it's this thing where it's a community of women, and we pray for each other. We fast together. We bless people together. They know the 7th Avenue. They know that I'm always doing things to give back. So, yeah, they go on and purchase products like you did. Thank you. They purchase products and they support 7th Avenue Beauty. But they also know that the seed, and this is the thing, you have to be careful of where you plant your seed. They know that when they plant a seed with me, they know that it's going to go and yield good results, right? They know that it's going to be used in a way that's positive. And so, I try to operate in integrity. I try to operate with a certain level of morals.
Hey, you guys, this is Black Tag Daddy. Oh, boy. This Miss Van came out of the woodwork finally and called this lady, yeah, you a non-factor. That's right, Van.
Exactly.
Vanessa Rogers. So Melody Cherie says, and to the little crazy YouTube lady who questioned what I do to give back, do your research. You ain't paying me enough to do it for me. So now
Exactly.
she says she gonna block you, pretty lady. But check this out. Do you complain? Do you complain to the when the United States every year for decades after decades give to the Jews in Germany
Right.
for the Holocaust? Now we were in that Holocaust as well, and Africans were the first Holocaust in Germany, and millions of our ancestors were deleted during that Holocaust. Now, you don't complain about the United States sending money to the clear people, but you're going to complain about helping out your fellow Africans, which is your distant cousins, or could be a relative of yours that you don't know about. About that, some of us was bought over here from the motherland, right? So I don't see anything with helping the motherland out with clean water. Now, have you ever complained about the United States, all these millions of dollars that they give to the Holocaust victim? That did not happen on this soil in America. But our Holocaust happened right here on this soil in America, the African American Holocaust, which is slavery. Now, to you Jews, I'm not, I'm not, I think you deserve reparation. This is not what this is all about. I'm not putting down no Jews. I'm not putting down the fact that they suffered too. So that's what I want to make clear. And righteously so, they do deserve reparation as of our people as well. But when you come on here and you exclusively see a problem with another black person helping another black person out. This is a new level of low energy.
Sure is.
Oh, girl, where did
Sure
this
is.
woman come from?
Mm-mm.
Y'all know I did have it out with her because she called my name. She said that I'd been nice to her. I never said nothing nasty to her, but then she started going in on me, and I was already hot because she made me hot for going in on two of my fellow content creators, two sisters. So I was upset with her about that. But I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning that some people just want to ride off your coattail,
Mm-hmm.
right off your coattail, because they don't have the ability to create their own, so that they can be able to get their own views, their own fans, their own subscribers. Oh, they're right off of you.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello. Grand Rising
Yeah,
Mom. How you doing?
I'm great, girl. I just can't get over her just criticizing Melody for doing something positive.
Right, but my question is, what have they done? What kind of charity work have they done? Can they name one thing they've given charity to, or money to, or help their community? Of course, they're gonna find something wrong with what Melody do. Everything she do is wrong in their eyes. But the thing is she giving back to our own heritage, which is Africa.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. Women are so. Some of these women are so, and she has a serious. I think she got mental issues. Some of the stuff that come out of her mouth makes no sense to me. She don't even know Melody, and she don't have enough. Like Melody said, she don't have enough. Do her research while she running her mouth, because she don't know what she talking about. Melody have done so much for Huntsville, for her community, that is not funny.
Yes, it is sure. And Love and Marriage Huntsville refused to show the stuff that she do. Now,
Right.
the same lady that complained, it was just maybe a few days ago. I went through the community of Huntsville and I showed the Richard Shower Center is right in the middle of the hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Melody go down there, she give turkeys away, she give food away, she give coat dries away, she give books away. Melody gives back to the community, but we never see it.
Right.
They never
They never show
advertise
it.
anything this woman do.
They don't show it. But one thing we do know as millimeters that she do give back. We know she give back. They just want to make her look bad, which I'm sure Martell's behind that too.
Yeah, and Miss Van rarely say anything,
She
but
rarely say anything, but she
yeah,
riding for her daughter. I can tell you that.
yeah.
I love Miss Van. One of the best mothers. Here she go. Beautiful, one of the best mothers there is. You
This
could find a better mother than her.
And
Period.
and the thing of it is, they just completely made her disappear and put all those of the stereotype of a black woman up there, the angry, mad, ignorant
Right.
black mother that ain't got no sense.
Right.
That's who they put, which was y'all know the two mothers that they put up there.
Carlos put him up there because that's
Yeah,
what he about. He a messy mess. He love mess. He not gonna put excellence up there, black excellence. He puts up there ratchetness
but you know what hurted me
and
about
ignorance.
this situation when she went to she said she went to Carlos and he wouldn't do anything about Basement Billy because Basement Billy kept getting worse and worse,
Kept harassing her.
threatening and yeah, cross over to her grandkids and then it cross over to some kind of X-rated perverted stuff with her. And then next thing we look up, the man is on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I was upset. Oh,
Yes, yes. And guess who orchestrated? He told the truth. He said Kimmy.
yeah,
Kimmy
I
made
believe
it.
her. I believe him. I believe him on that one. I don't believe nothing else he said, but I believe him on that one because she is just she's a pick me and just as ratchet as the rest of them. And she got a jealousy towards Mel too. I never trusted Kimmy from day one
And,
when she
and, and,
called Mel bougie.
and see, I was gonna tell you this: the Miss Van, they tried to match her up with Wanda, and Wanda was approaching her with all that ignorant stuff, and she just looked at her and told her, "I don't do ignorant."
Right.
That's what she
You don't.
told that woman. And then I later on realized that she said something else, but who they try to match her up with. They trying to draw her into allegedly the act ignorant and be in confrontation with the other ignorant mothers that they show on her. So she refused to act ignorant. You
Right.
know.
Right. I don't blame her. And she has class, unlike Miss Wanda and all the rest of them. She got class.
Mhm.
She's not with the confrontational stuff. But I bet you put your hands on it, you're gonna see a whole nother Miss Van. Put your hands on her and see what happens. A whole nother Miss Van. But other than that, you stay out of her space, she stay out of yours. That's how she is. She's a great mother. And they're jealous of her too. Arthur, businesswoman, great grandmother, great mother.
Yes. Let me put a picture back up. And I forgot, y'all. She just closed. What's that? 60? All them acres she just closed on.
Close all those acres.
And I always say this that just look at Tisha Scott. She talk about all these degrees. She says she's a broker. She says she's in real estate. But when have we seen her even show a house? Not only show a house, whenever she closed on anything, we never see it.
I never see it. We never see it.
But she never talked about it neither. She never talked about her. When they show first came on, we saw her one time in this office talking to this lady. And I think that was with Zen Garden. Man, Zen Garden made a damn mistake.
I'm telling you. Big mistake.
Lord, they made a mistake. But yeah, Miss Van, we see her closing. Even Chris, I could even go to Chris' Facebook and see where he closing on the houses and where he's a broker, and you see the evidence of it. And Miss Van, you see the evidence of it. And when Melody was in it, we always saw her in Hoax and Hoax in the office, but you never see Tisha.
Right.
Never see her operate as a broker in real estate. Neither one of them. Her husband.
They're a bunch of frauds. Period.
Let's talk about Black Lounge. Okay, now.
Is it open, closed?
Okay, let me tell y'all. I've been telling y'all this. I'll be driving past Black day, morning, noon, nighttime. They kind of operate like Madonna. Y'all remember Madonna? Destiny Madonna, where she always open but always closed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they don't. People in Huntsville do not patronize this business now. So what we see is when they're filming, when they want to film, they go in there, right? Sometimes we'll see Tisha over there on the construction side, that side right there. He been finishing that since they bought it. And then we'll see them in black. So that's the extent of it, and different events that they have there. But other than that, when Queen Sheba rolled past there, Queen Sheba was right. They be closed. They be closed. I don't care what the book say or how he done ran in there and try to show y'all they still open. They be closed more than they be open. So it's one of those things like
right.
Mm-hmm.
1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's
yeah.
How
So Queen Sheba was right.
Yeah, Queen Sheba not lying. She saw. Huh.
So I don't know who podcast that was, but one of the girls that live in Huntsville went by there, and of course she saw some cars over there, maybe about 3 or 4 cars over there. So she said it was still open. But Black is doing what Black do. Black don't make enough money to keep them doors open all the time.
And wasn't she the bartender? Wasn't it the bartender that showed? I think it's the bartender that works there. I saw a clip of a bartender that works there.
Well, you know what? I don't know.
I don't know.
So many. What's his name used to be in there? Kimmy's son. And then, Jaden used to be. I don't know what was his role, but don't you remember how they used to dog Jaden out in front of? They didn't do Jaden right. They just stuck Jaden in there and expected him to do everything. They were never there. According to Jaden, they were never there. Here is a young man just graduated from high school. You just gonna stick him in there to run your business,
right?
And that's how he did Zen Garden. He's out there court. You look at those Reed at that position. He just got the work, right? They got the work and just left, just stuck whoever he could get in there. He just stuck them in there, whether they had qualification or not. But that's how
he don't even have qualifications. Marcel don't even have qualifications. He can't build nothing.
Girl, do you know what I was just saying? They running around giving a black expo. Let me see, what is this right here? I don't know. I'm putting this up. I don't even know what this is, y'all. I'm just trying to see. I can't see good. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they run around here. What did they say? Ambassador. Oh, God. He got a new name here. Ambassador of the Crooks.
Exactly.
Yeah. Houston Cigar Week. Well, anyway, I did get some reviews. They gave some new reviews, and I don't know. I didn't put them up there. I forgot. But Black got mixed reviews, more negative than positive. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. Yeah. But all of them got one thing in common.
That's frauds.
Well, I'm talking about their reviews. That the is dirty. They say that it's not clean enough.
They said black is dirty. The bathrooms are dirty, and how you got one bathroom for men and women?
Yeah, and go in there, the toilet paper run all out of the garbage can, all on the floor. When you leave out of there, one lady said that toilet paper was stuck all on her feet and stuff, because that's
Oh my
just how
God.
much toilet paper was in there on that
Yeah.
floor. Yeah, so. But anyway, I don't,
Mm-mm-mm.
this couple right here, I would love to see this couple if they would have been right. You would
Right.
love to see see this black couple doing it in the business world, getting on their feet, but they not right.
No, they're not right. Copy and paste and bottom row Marshall. They're not right, and never, and to me, never will be. And they continue to be fraudulent. Continue. The fraud continues with them.
And then this girl had the nerve to try to shade Melody because somebody wrote that Tisha got real degrees.
Right.
And they really build commercial property. What have they built?
Right. Where have they built, and what have they built? And for somebody that got 3 degrees, they should know how to spell. They should know how to spell breakfast. They should know how to spell realty. Stuff like that somebody that got 3 degrees should know how to do. I mean, I don't believe that the degrees are real. It could be fake, allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I don't see her do any business for somebody who has an educational background like she says she has.
Okay, let's talk about this chick. Let's talk about this other millionaire.
My God.
Millionaire.
Lord, another fraud.
All of them got this in common. All of them are millionaires, but they can't pay their bills. There's Martell. He worked 20 million. I think the Scots, they say they worth 17 million. And they just go on and on and on as being millionaires, but they can't pay their bills.
Right. And she one of them, but she buying big warehouses and please.
Let me see what I pulled up. Y'all might have saw this one, yeah. This one right here, I believe. Let me move it up. Yeah, this one right here, it would be the judgment, right? Now, this is APAC, and she really got a judgment. You know what a judgment means? That they done went to court, they done trial you, and you owe these people. Get these people their money. This is APAC. The judgment, in this judgment that they got on this woman, they had told her when she borrowed almost $2 million, y'all. It was 1,900,000 and something, almost $2 million she borrowed. One of the stipulations is that you got to have your money in the same bank so that they can go in and withdraw this money out once a month or every 2 weeks, however she had made arrangement with them. And she paid up to $244,000. Let's just say $200-some thousand. She paid up on almost a $2 million bill. Then after that, she disappeared on them, y'all. Allegedly, in my opinion, what the court documents said that when they went to draw their money, it was insufficient funds. Yes. Yeah, insufficient fund. They got to catch up with her. They got to go back and forth to court with her and keep catching up with her. And now she got all the court costs. She got court costs, late fees, and all that keep piling up on this bill.
Of course. It's going to keep piling up as long as she don't pay.
Yeah.
Interest and everything else.
Let's see which one this one is. I didn't put this one. All right. This one is the, was that 8,000? What do you see? $8,300 some dollars.
Yeah, $8,349.
Oh yeah. Now here's this one right here is with who? I can't hardly see good. What you see? Can you see it? Accent of the South. Accent of the South. Now that's over $8,000 some dollars, and then she got the nerve to be putting on elaborate parties, y'all. Like, well, this don't make no sense. You owe all this money instead of you to gather your money up to clean your credit up. You running around here trying to impress people with
Right.
cars and
Leasing
elaborate
warehouses.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, but well, wish I could find that video of that warehouse because I don't know if she allegedly, and in my opinion, she be getting them warehouses to store them dogs because that's what it looked like at that last warehouse. She had all them dogs in there.
Yeah,
bleeding, dripping blood everywhere.
Yeah, bleeding.
Yeah.
Child. And then I hear that she's looking for employees now. She's looking to hire people now. She wants to hire people. Sure.
How they gonna get paid?
Right. Who gonna work
pay nobody?
She ain't gonna pay him. Please.
Go on.
These people and she was the one person in that video with the Scots dancing and acting like they're living they living their best life. And look at her now. Where the Scots at now? They're not there to help her. They turned on her. It's ridiculous. You owe all this money. When is she gonna pay her bills? She flashing money and purchasing warehouses and cars. And when is she gonna pay her bills?
And looking down on people that she feel like has less than
her.
They don't That's have my enough. Problem with her. Yeah. You got less than me, and I'm gonna boast about it and remind you every time I see you. I gotta remind you that you got less than me.
It's obvious she ain't got enough because she be paying her bills. She don't have enough.
Yeah. So let me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Let's see what the fans are saying over here. Somebody over here saying poor Stormy. Poor Stormy. What this person said, Miss BT, not changing the subject and hope you don't mind. Where's old Marty? He's been quiet, and I hope it's for the good. Like getting so much needed help and leave Mel alone, in my opinion. And allegedly, you're right, Rabbit's running. Right. He been kind of quiet for what, two weeks, y'all?
But he licking those narcissistic wounds because Melody's sticking it to him. You hear me? She ain't playing with him. All the stuff he's tried to do, come after her, come against her, smear campaigns, none of it's working. So he might be somewhere plotting his next plot, which is not going to work. But when he get quiet, he either plotting or he licking those wounds.
And then I do feel like he's sending Bedbug out and Nate. He's sending them out there too.
Right, he's sending Bedbug out there, and it ain't working with her either. He's sick of her too. Because everything he's trying to get her to do hasn't worked. They haven't broke Melody yet. Melody's still standing tall and standing strong. They haven't been able to do anything. He has no use for her either. I'm be honest with you. He don't have no use for her. She with Martell. She living in hell. I'm telling you, she's living in hell.
Because anytime she go live like she do, she can't find him.
Right, right.
Yeah.
He did his disappearing act like he usually do. He'll disappear for 2 or 3 months to be with the other woman. That's what he does.
Yeah, she can't find him. And then they had clamped up the internet with Knox. But see, she can't find him. So she got mad and put Knox right back up there on the internet. So that
That's
we know her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she put him back up there. She put him right on back up there. He'll lose that case and lose custody of them kids. That way she can have them all to herself.
And she definitely butthurt now that she found out he's chasing Sheree again.
That's when she put Knox back up there. Yeah. And when she put no, he said he don't want to be called Knox. I'm gonna respect him.
Right, he said his name is Miles.
His name is Miles. That's what he said. He said, "What's your name?" He said,
"Right."
He named his own damn self.
Ooh, that poor child. I'm telling you, just confused as he want to be. Oh God.
He confused.
He is confused.
Put that boy back up there. I don't know that little picture of that poor little child. Put him back up there, and at least you could comb his head and put him on some
Right.
decent clothes
Got him
when
on
you
them,
put him up there like that.
on them
Yeah,
wrinkled clothes and
yeah,
earring
dirty
cut,
clothes.
look, got him looking crazy. But she crazy too. So what you expect from her? You
But
know,
Cheryl, I don't like women's like that.
I don't either.
I hate to see women that are neat and clean, and then you look down at their children look like they are raggedy. I don't like stuff like
That
that.
Titanic, I say the same thing. I have seen that so many times. Even if you're gonna look raggedy, make sure your kids are clean.
Yeah, but
That's the main thing. You know?
and when they little like little mouse, you could find some nice little
Right.
stuff. They don't have to be no expensive stuff.
No.
Just find something to clean them up.
Right. Don't have to be Gucci or Louis. Just clean him up. You know,
Yeah,
and make him look decent. But she's
yeah,
a good mother though. Yeah, okay. She ain't
yeah.
no good mother. She nowhere near no good mother. She ain't the mother that Melody is. Melody's a good mother, not her.
And then she put Miles on up there up front. He the little golden child, and just to push Paris all the way. Like
Right.
Paris don't exist anymore.
Right. Melody let her have it. Melody was like, wait a minute, I thought it was 6 kids in total. Where's Paris? Why you always leaving her out?
Yeah.
Throwing her to the side.
Well,
That's what she does.
Well, you know why? Cause of Martell. Martell don't like her, so she ain't gonna like her.
Right.
You saw Martell when I saw how Martell reacted to Tasha K. When Tasha K asked him about Paris, then when I said no wonder bed bug treat her like that, cause of Martell. Martell don't like her. Martell don't want her around, so she don't.
And I have to be honest. Why would you want somebody like Martell around your daughter? Your 8 or 9, 10-year-old daughter. I'm sorry. It wouldn't matter to me whether he likes her or not. I'm not gonna have you around her anyway. Because you are A-B-er. And you A-B your own children. So I don't want you around mine. She should be doing everything she can to keep Martell away from Paris.
I didn't wonder Martell. Hey, Mary White.
Hi, Mary.
I be wondering if Martell be somewhere, and then when she come back, she be lying on them children, and then he'll start abusing those kids off of her words, cause she just that low down.
Possibly, but he do it mainly because he figured that's gonna get under Melody's skin. Everything Martell does, his whole agenda is to get under her skin, get under Melody's skin, break her in some kind of way. He done tried everything, and it didn't work. It failed. So he know her kids mean everything to her. That's her life. So he uses the kid. Martell use anybody. He'll use anybody. A roach, it doesn't matter. He use anybody.
You said a roach too.
He use anybody if it means.
Where Miss Debbie at? I know I need to give Miss Debbie. I ain't seen her over here in a while.
Yeah, Miss Aunt Debbie, come on up. Where's Aunt
Debbie? She not out here. I wish she was.
Yeah, me too. So
yeah, Mary White said, "No man." I missed it. Wait a minute. That's 2B for real right there. Hey, 2B for real. She's speaking to Tyler and Timon. Good morning. Okay, I'm trying to find Mary White said, "No man will come before my child."
That's right.
You got a lot of mothers that do that. If you look at remember Gucci, she called herself shading what's the girl name? I'm talking about Saguchi from what's her name? Oh Lord.
Gucci from Bell Collectives?
Yeah, from Bell Collective. She called herself Shane.
What's her name? Sharina? Is her name Sharina?
Yeah, Sharina. Motherhood when Sharina had a stroke. And JJ was keeping the children. And that's all she bring up, how she done combed them children's head.
Right.
How she put them on some clothes. And then her daughter came forth. Did you see that interview with her daughter?
I didn't see. I don't watch Bell Collectives, but I did see a part where the 2 daughters was upset with the stepmother with her what's her name? Gucci. That's her name.
Yeah, Gucci. Yeah, she got a lot of names.
I mean, I seen that part, but I don't really watch Bell Collectives.
Okay, well, it was her biological daughter was on IG, and it pissed the biological daughter off because the biological daughter said she pushed her to the side. She
Right.
abandoned her for that man. She completely abandoned her. I don't know whether she just walked out on him and they had to stay home by themselves. But she went and she let her mama have it after she called herself coming for Shalina. Yeah.
And
So
that's the thing. And that's
go
the
on.
same thing that's gonna probably happen with bedbug. Eventually as Paris gets older, she see a lot of the way she see how her mother move. She'll do anything for a man. She'll even kick her to the curb for a man. And Paris will one day let her have it. And let her know. And possibly resent her.
Well,
You know,
Paris already
I think she already do.
yeah, she already do because even though the way Paris talked to her mama, my kids can't talk to me like that. But
Right.
she has that relationship. I never forget. It was Paris' birthday. She took Paris to this restaurant, and she was on live talking right in front of Paris about how much. Tell them, you know how she said about him to sit on her face, and she just sit on his face.
Right.
And Paris was like, "Get off the phone, mama. Mama, stop. Don't talk like that, mama. Get off the phone.
Right.
Quit talking like that." Yes, she talked like that in front of her daughter.
Mm-hmm. And she's not gonna respect her. She don't respect her now. So, it just show you how hollow she is, and what a ratchet individual she is to talk like that in front of her own daughter, and she should do everything in her power to make sure Martell comes nowhere near Paris. Because
Okay,
it couldn't be my daughter.
let me get Miss Don Simmons said, "Miss BT, where's Miss Shay? Miss Shay still live in Huntsville. I don't live in Huntsville, y'all. I keep telling y'all that." But y'all see me in Huntsville, I'm visiting family. Yes. Or I was down there for a good 5 or 6 months. My brother was in a coma. And yeah, so that was why I was there. And then I still go there, to check on my brother. So when y'all see me, it just be maybe a weekend or a day I'm there and I'm filming. So y'all think I live there, but I don't live in Huntsville. I moved out of Huntsville in 2000, the year 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, what? It was the same year that plane went into the building. You remember that? That was the year I moved out of Huntsville. I never forget that.
2011.
It was 2011.
2011. We're talking about the
Okay,
road.
well,
Yeah.
since 2011, that's how long I've been here. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't see Shay unless I pick up the phone and call her, but I'm not in Huntsville. When I go to Huntsville, I will meet up with her. But oh, Shay stole the show. I didn't even know that.
I love her. I love her.
Yeah, Miss Shay. Now Shay in good shape. She is in good. That old lady in good shape. She still jogging every day. She lift weights. She go to the gym. She's 70, but honey, she is in good shape. I don't think. Corey, not Corey. What's her husband name? Mr.
Uh, uh,
Beasley. And
what's it? What's it? Oh God. Courtney. Courtney.
yeah, Courtney
Yeah.
or Stormy, they didn't want to go against her. Stormy wouldn't stand a chance.
Nope.
That old lady, Stormy would try to fight that old lady. Stormy will lost.
Shay was getting ready to climb up in that.
Yeah. She still do it every day. I used to jog with her, but shit, I been
Mhm.
stopped jogging and moving around like that. She's still doing it.
God bless her. I love her. She
Yeah,
wasn't playing.
yeah, she told when we went to file for that get that warrant out on her, she told that lady and told that clerk and said, "My kids don't talk to me like that. I ain't finna stand up and let her talk to me." And the court said, yeah, I understand. She said, yeah, she knocked in it. She was so mad.
Yeah,
She down there and she was loud. I said, calm down, calm down. When we was in there trying to get the award, calm down.
she was ready to rumble.
Yeah, and her children, she got kids and they 50 and
I
they
know.
never disrespected her. Never.
That's
So
crazy.
that was very triggering for her when Stormy was cussing us out. But what was triggering for me was I was too embarrassed to talk about it. None of y'all wouldn't have never knew because I was that embarrassed the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I get to the house, I get to the house and turn the computer on. There she is. I didn't even know about that. That just she is just cussing. It's black Titanic. Yeah, you know what all she said.
Yeah, yeah.
Identify me.
Disrespectful. I know.
Yeah, but she felt like because who she was, that you guys was gonna just really dog me out because after all, I'm not nobody. She's the one that's important. She the millionaire. So, but it backfired on her. People's not looking at the fact that maybe you make more money or have more money than me. It's your morals and your character.
Right. And she has none. And she has none.
Yeah, she has
Couldn't
no
be
cap.
my mother. It couldn't be my mother. We'd have to be fighting because you're not gonna be you're not gonna be cursing my mother and talking to my mother any kind of way. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, I didn't what I didn't do was tell my children they don't look at none of that stuff. But eventually it got to them. Y'all know, eventually it circled around where it got to my children,
Mm-hmm.
and my nieces and my nephew. It's just something that couldn't be kept quiet because of her mouth. And then after that, her mama. Here come her mama. She got to put her 2 cents in.
Of
Then Miss
course.
Peggy got to put her 2 cents in. Then Wanda got to put her 2 cents in. So it just kept on and on and on. Yeah. So yeah.
And Peggy need to be quiet because her little belly button is infected. She need to stop showing her stomach because
Infected belly button.
yeah, you ever seen her with that? Remember that top that bed bug tried to? I guess she was trying to sell with the big bow in the front.
Oh, yeah, one of Aryan outfits.
Yeah, she had the nerve to have that on. I said, lady, your belly button is dark and it looks infected. You need to go find out what's going on before you start wearing your stomach out. Stop it. So she
Mhm.
need to sit down and be quiet. Really, get that belly button checked out, please.
So Cheryl, now you remember when she talked about the millimeters? We and everybody talks about the millimeter. It's though we are got our own little movement going on.
Well, like Melody said in her live, they formed the millimeters because they decided to come against one woman, to bully one
Hmm.
woman, to come against one woman. Out of
Hmm.
jealousy and being envious, they chose to bully one woman. That's how the millimeters was created. So now they want her to somehow stop the millimeters. How can she control over 600,000 fans? I would like for them to tell me that. How is she gonna control over 600,000 fans? Like Melody said, maybe they don't like you. Maybe it's not always the millimeters, but they always blaming the millimeters for everything.
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 And sometimes I think it be them trolls star stuff and then put it on the millimeter.
Right.
Uh,
Everything is the millimeters fault. When if anything, the same with Martell. He don't like the fact that she has all these supporters. That's why he's on this smear campaign to try to turn her supporters and millimeters against her. It's not gonna work.
or they trying to take it like, oh, I was getting ready to say, don't y'all forget Sharnita's World. Shanita's World, you guys, every Friday at 9 on Nubian TV.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Van is actually pushing that. She's pushing it for her daughter now. And that's one thing I never really see. You never really see Wanda pushing her daughter products.
No, never. Miss Van supports her daughter, helps her products, her grandchildren's products. I mean, she's just a supportive, great mom, and they're jealous of her too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jealous of
Yeah.
Mrs. Van's position because she is the boss too. She's the boss. and she raised her daughter properly, the way a daughter should be raised.
Let me show y'all this. Y'all see this black right here, black lounge?
Yeah.
They claim they built that. The only thing they did was put black up there. and they call this a shopping center. It down there in the that's how they got them jobs. Talking about some they do commercial property. So they put in there that they done built this shopping center, and this is what they talking about. They call it right here, this little part right here, Uptown. Now, Uptown is where all that construction going on, where all the ceiling hanging and walls ain't up. And it's been like that every season after season after season. They never get that. Verse is going to be the office for, what's her name? His wife.
His wife, yeah.
Don't forget, then the barber man came in there. He said he was going to get it fixed up for the barber. This part right here that say Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
And then it still look the same. Ain't
Still
nothing happening.
Ain't
Nothing
changed.
Nothing changed. Melody is the first time exposed us to it. Well, expose y'all to it because I've been seeing it. Melody went in there and told him, what's that season number 1 or 2 that you start stuff and never finish it? She
always start and never finish. She's right.
Yeah.
Right. She's on point. Never finish anything. Can't build anything. Got somebody here pretending to have a builder's license. He don't have a builder's license. He trying to fix up homes with no builder's license. The house of cards are crashing down on them. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh yeah, and still don't want to give nobody. They don't give Miss Van no kind of credit for. Let me take this off. Miss Van gets no credit for what she did. I think that's the only time that that black what's the Scopes. That's the only time that Scopes really was doing something. Was the little short amount of time that Miss Van there, because Miss Van and Melody had the contact. So that's who they were hooked them up with. Yeah. After that, honey, they were messing up these contacts. And you know what? I used to always say, Melody knows something we don't know. Remember when she just refused to I'm trying to get this off of here, y'all. It'll come down after a while. When Melody just refused to go ahead on with them. Yeah, she refused it. And they got pissed off at her. Yes.
And they still are.
Yeah.
They still throw little digs, like this little clapping episode that Letitia did on, after that woman made that comment, she had the nerve to clap. Who knows where she got those degrees from? I don't believe nothing she said, and it's hard to believe she has 3 degrees. When you can't even spell breakfast, and even a 15-year-old can spell that. Come on now.
Can't even copy and paste correctly. I mean, that's crazy. You can't even copy and paste. Can't even put up a flyer. All you got to do is go get somebody else's flyer and see how they do that.
Right.
They don't. It was a flyer were very difficult for them to make, you guys.
Right. Please, she's supposed to be an educated woman. An educated woman knows how to stand on business, and Letitia don't stand on business, and neither does her husband. Period.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I want to bring this back up right here. This Mr. Page, y'all. Y'all know I got mad. I got so mad just learning that this man, I couldn't remember his name because my grandfather used to always tell me that it was a black man, not the Wright brothers that started the aircraft. But the thing of it is, with this man died broke, y'all. And even his family, when you got the Wright brothers, they are living off this man invention. Well, they didn't invent it, but they see their family have incurred generational wealth. That old money off of this man invention, and then whereas he invented it, but he died, and they just gave him the credit 2023.
Wow.
Not less than a year ago, he just not getting credit, and they bringing it back around. Now, that's one of the reasons why they do not want They do not want the history books rewritten. They are fighting tooth and nail to keep us from rewriting the history books the way they supposed to and to teach it to these children in the classroom. But the way they did that, man. And then yesterday I did one, I think her last name was Ball, Alice Ball, where she is the one that invented that vaccine for leprosy. Here she goes. She dies mysteriously. Her death, just like that man, he died mysteriously. And next thing you know, somebody else gonna pop up sick and claim her vaccine. It was her instructor. She said to me she died. She must have inhaled some toxic fumes while she was in the lab. And then he gonna claim her invention, but it took 90 years for a circular background to Mrs. Ball, the true inventor of that vaccine. Now this man right here, it just 2023. They've been recognizing him as the one that built the airplane.
Wow.
Yeah, 2023. And then the other black man, the other black man did the helicopter. I can't remember his name. But see, the thing of it is that we know in the community, word by mouth, because I remember growing up in the community, they was, the black man did that. Yeah, that not the Wright brothers. So this is what we see. We just see it constantly. All our ancestors' invention, but no, they don't never get the credit and they die broke.
Yep. It's a shame.
Yeah.
They don't get the credit until the very last minute. But people, that's what they do. They ride off your clout. They ride off your clout and your inventions, and they take the credit. That's what most people do. Not all, but most.
Yeah.
That don't have smart and intelligence to invent something of their own.
So to be real, said Tisha got her degree online. But you know what? Some of those classes are legitimate, and I always thought to be online, you really had to already have some kind of maybe a degree already in that area. I'm telling y'all, if y'all could look at this, check this out now. Hotel was a teacher, and he can't read or write.
Exactly. And I still believe he was a student. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I think did they say they corrected it once? Somebody said he did PE, and then somebody said he did special ed. So I don't know which one he did. Either he was a special ed student, I believe that.
Yeah, I do too. Cause that man wear a helmet and he lick windows. Him and bed bugs lick windows. I'm telling you. So I don't believe at all that man, he ain't got no education. He can't read. He can't write. And he has everybody else writing and texting for him and sending out messages for him. He's not writing it. And she dumb too. I done read some stuff she put out, a bed bug, and she misspelled some words. She ain't all that smart. So I don't know why he got her writing for him. She ain't all that smart either.
She kind of convinced us that she got a degree, like she's a scientist. She said in biology, don't you know those are scientists? If you got a degree in a biology, that means that you're a scientist. You're in the laboratory, like that lady I just talked about, Miss Ball. She in the laboratory all the time, studying vaccines and stuff. But honey, that is the hardest course, girl. Let me tell you what. Them biology courses at Alabama A&M, that girl is nowhere in the hell that girl could pass them courses.
I mean, I can say that she might be an orologist. Let me stop. Let me shut up.
That's a great one. That's great.
Shut up.
Yeah. But then when I looked her up, it said that she was you just wash the people's hair. That's what it said. She was an assistant.
Cosmetologist?
Assistant. That's what it said she was. That was, and then she had a little license to be an assistant to watch hair and stuff, but she let that expire. She never say that, but that's documented when you pull up that stuff. Yeah, it's documented that she was just wash hair for a living. Yeah.
She wouldn't put her hands on my head. Not
Well,
her. It's,
that's why I was wondering, did she work with Stormy? Because Stormy had her own shop, remember?
There's a
That's what
lot
I
that
mean. Yeah, Stormy had her own shop.
it's a lot that Stormy knows she ain't saying.
Yeah.
Not to know Bedbug, but I believe she know her better than she's trying to lead on. I believe she know her better than that. But she's not going to admit it. But I believe she know her way better than she's saying.
Yeah, well, of course she do. But it did because, and then I'm wondering why she didn't even tell. I'm wondering why she didn't even tell Mel.
Right.
Tell Mel that, well, Mel really wasn't friend with Stormy, but if somebody trying to pull you up, get you on TV,
Mm-hmm.
you know. You would think they would say, okay, I know about your rivalry going on. This is who I've been socializing with. Do you mind? But see, she came out and blasted her after she tried to say that she did not know her. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. But Stormy, she came in with bad intentions anyway. She was never really Mel friend. She just pretended to get her foot in the door. She had always had bad intentions, in my opinion, and
Uh-huh.
was always jealous of Melody. Anyway,
Uh,
so
and then the thing of that, you learned that her mama been talking about her forever. You know
right,
that?
right, yep. And she just sits by and says she can't control what her mother said. You can by not bringing your mother on the show, because this woman allowed you to come on the show. So you don't let your mother come on the show and disrespect her, the executive producer of the show. Period. My mother wouldn't have been on the show, especially if I know you got animosity towards the executive producer of the show, and you're
Wow.
very mouthy, and you like to keep a whole lot of s going, a lot of ish going. My mother would not have been on the show. You just sit back
Mhm.
and collect the money. You don't need to be on this show, because I can't have you coming at the executive producer who helped me get on the show. And my
Let me
mother wouldn't do
welcome
that.
December. December,
Hi,
how are you?
December. Hi, sis.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you
Hey,
doing?
what's on your mind, December?
Hey, Miss Black Titanic, do you know LeBare's mama? Cause she was a professor up there. She retired from up
Yeah,
there.
I don't know her personally, but my mama, when my mama was alive, she stayed over across the street in front of her. But and let's just say, like personally, no, I don't know them, but I do know that family is, very respectful family. I do know that.
No,
Okay,
I
what's
was talking about if you knew her from Alabama A&M, cause she was a professor up there. She retired from up there. If
yeah,
you went to Alabama A&M, yeah,
yes,
me and
yeah.
her friends. I'm friends with her.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, you from Huntsville?
no, ma'am. I'm from Duncanville in Tuscaloosa County. It's a farm. I'm from a farm. But I live
Oh,
in Bessemer right now. I'm finna move though.
that's where I'm from, don't you? Bessemer.
Well, Bessemer? You from
That's
Bessemer?
my roots are from Bessemer. I left there when I was in
No,
the second grade. I ain't been back since. So for me to tell
you ain't
you
listen now.
anything about Bessemer, yeah, I left when I was in the second grade. Uh-huh.
Okay. It was hard to get a address. I had lived in Birmingham 10 years, and it was hard to get an address after this COVID mess. And
Uh-huh.
where me and my son was, it was a guy came through and he liked the complex, so he bought the apartment complex. He put everybody out, so we
Wow.
had to go back to Tuscaloosa for 7 months till this address came open. I'm over here off of Flint Hill Road. If you know anything about that, I'm right here at the McCalla line. I'm in between McCalla, the beginning of Bessemer, and the end of McCalla. That's where I'm at.
Do you know Wanda? Are
Uh-huh.
you,
I don't know her, no. I just see her around. She be at the Stardome at the comedy night. She be over here. She got some nieces or something stay across this parking lot. And she be over
Mm-hmm.
here around the mouth grinning and laughing and waving.
Mm-hmm.
I act just like I ain't never seen her before. And she always, hey honey, hey. I wave like, hey man. I act just like I ain't never seen her before. She swears she famous.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure she's famous for Bessemer. She probably is.
She got some nieces that drive Lyft cars on. I don't have a car now, so I be riding with Uber and Lyft. And I got in a Mercedes one day, and the girl started talking, and come to find out, she related to one. I said, Lord, I said, girl, what teacher daddy preach at? And she was trying to show me. I don't know where we went.
He
That's what
be
I want to
preaching.
know.
Oh, hey, Pastor Justice. Yeah, he be
He got a church.
yeah, he be preaching in there. He be on Facebook preaching. Be about 2 or 3 people in there.
They say that's what be at the church too.
That's what I'm saying. I did not know. I decided I was gonna look up the elementary school to see was it still there in Bessemer. And when I looked it up, there he was standing up there telling me something. He used to go to that school. I'm like, damn, this is teacher day.
Uh-huh.
And with the same elementary school I went to, yeah.
Where the baby go to the school now? You know
Yeah,
he got a little baby. You know he got a little baby with that Jessica girl.
A young woman. Mm-hmm.
that young girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, you know her?
I don't know her.
Oh, you just seen her around.
No, I seen her. Whoever did that video about her.
That
She
was
was
I think who knew.
somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody. Somebody interviewed her or something. And she
That was
told it
on
all.
who knew. Who knew did it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. That's why I seen it. That baby should be about 6. Should be 6 years old now. She should be in the first
Oh,
grade. Oh me.
so that's a problem with younger women. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, she real young. She real
You got a problem with
young.
younger women. That's why she don't like Mel. Not see Mel.
Man.
He in church like the Lord been good to me. All those young women in there.
Yeah.
Man.
Child.
For some reason they love preachers though. These some of these women they love
I
preachers.
don't know why. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I ain't like no pastor because, see, I knew I was the devil. I ain't like no pastor. I ain't need him preaching to me. No kind of way.
Y'all know
But
I be wondering why isn't Black don't have one of the cook. I mean, that'll be a great time for her to get her cooking skills out.
Marcel don't like her. He ain't finna have her in there doing nothing.
Well, she can't. You remember when she said she wanted a job there and she busted
Uh-huh.
it? She said the kitchen was too dirty for her. Y'all, the one that said the kitchen was dirty. It was over the next day, and dishes were piled all the way up to the roof. She said one that busted them. Yeah, but you
Lord,
would
how much?
you would think that she could fry some chicken now. He can't find nobody to fry some chicken. Get your mother-in-law to cook for you, or get your mother-in-law to cater food to Black.
and have and
She
have the
said
and have
she said she
911 on
ain't
the
finna cook
side.
nothing for him.
We'll
She
have
said she
911.
wouldn't work for Marcel. That's what she said.
Let me read this. V8 says Lewis Ham, who is this? Lewis Ham can't even spell her own husband's name correctly either. On a recent flyer, she spelled his name wrong. Really? Just terrible. Oh my goodness. Now let me see what Mary White. Shout out to you, Pastor Justice, for being out there. Mary White said, and Justice, it's warm but windy with a little overhead cast, but it's nice here in California. Oh, I guess y'all just talking about the weather. So this girl gonna have Latisha spell her. Oh, Latisha. Okay, what's
Mm.
She says Mary got bald. Hell, yesterday one was knocked out. Then Hood he spared mass. I don't know what y'all talking about.
They talking about that storm that went through.
Oh, it was a
okay.
bad storm. Oh
It
wow,
was
sorry.
Wow.
hailstorm, broke their windows out.
Oh
Wow.
wow. Mary White said, "Who kitchen can one to call dirty when hers is in a mess?"
Exactly, Mary. Exactly.
Well, she need a job. Hey, Talk with the girl.
Hi,
I know everybody.
TikTok.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey,
TikTok, my
TikTok.
boo. TikTok, that's my boo.
Yeah, Talk say hello at Black Titanic Moss and checks out driving. Happy Saturday to everyone. Happy
Like me some TikTok.
Diana.
Saturday.
Yeah, like me some TikTok.
Yeah, that's my boo. That's my
Yeah,
boo.
yeah, I know. Talk be early in the morning. Be on them early in the morning. They wake up.
Baby.
They got to hear Talk. We be like, oh Lord.
That's right.
She be up when the rooster crow. I said, "Ooh, I can't." Hey, I couldn't even see her name the other morning because I tried. I tried to click on her live. I say, "Ooh, TikTok, I can't see your name." I was so sleepy.
Hey, y'all, look what Sandra said. She said, Wanda cooking would interfere with their ledge boom boom room. Yeah, I forgot they can't have Wanda there, can
Exactly.
they? Wanda be looking, be nosy.
Exactly.
And
Oh, she'll go in the boom boom room. She gonna go in there. She gonna go in there, baby.
And who look
yeah,
What
like
she
y'all doing in here?
and
I
who
know
look
you
like
ain't doing nothing against my baby. Uh
who
huh.
and who
She
the
gonna
yeah,
take
mama
up for.
gonna
She
even
gonna take
eat?
up. She
Who
take
gonna
up
eat
for
that?
her children.
yeah. And yet, you know what? I was wondering, y'all remember when everybody was getting fired, all of those makeup artists are getting fired, except for the one that they claim he had the affair with. Yeah. So he didn't. Monceau wouldn't allow her to fire her. So I even seen her on a reunion up there doing her makeup, and I'm like, oh no, if she like her man, she not gonna have her looking good. That to me allegedly, that's why teacher looked like she did on the reunion.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off for a little over an hour. I've been rude, y'all. Like I guess here from New Jersey.
Oh, that's okay. Tell them
Yeah,
hi. Say hi to the family. Hello, family.
Hello. I
yeah.
like. I want to go to New Jersey. I ain't never been there. I was
Hmm.
close by Hoboken. That's where I wanted to go, Hoboken, New Jersey, and go to Carlos Bakery. And I didn't know I was like 4 miles from it when I was in Manhattan. I was like, what? Oh man. Now I got to start all over because I'm back down here in Alabama now. Dang,
Hmm.
just a mess.
Y'all saw that woman, with the straight no chaser, some woman come on, she be sending him booty pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But
Uh-uh.
that came out on the reunion anyway, so he been doing that a long time. Hmm.
Right. She ain't putting out no real tea. That ain't no real tea. We all knew that.
And,
Please.
and everybody tired
Yeah.
of him.
I'm tired of her anyway. After the way she came out, Mel,
Mhm.
I ain't checking for her.
Okay, you guys, let's
Okay.
not forget. We're gonna push this mimosa with melody, you guys. Don't y'all forget that the Black Tower Affair is March the 30th, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean March
Yeah.
30th.
Yeah. At what
One
time?
thing.
Can y'all see the time?
It's at
Mm,
What?
mm-mm.
I don't see
Anyway,
the time. No, I don't see the time.
the time on there, but you can't see it. But y'all keep up. And okay, y'all know about Shanita Road. We gotta keep pushing that
Miss
every Friday.
Shanita.
Yeah, that's my
Every
girl. Yeah.
Friday at 9 o'clock. And then, of course, y'all know Miss Van. She got her books out on the market. Y'all know I got to order that book, but she was that first lady.
Yeah, you did,
Oh,
Miss
seems like
Van.
that one is good. Anybody got that book called
Uh-uh.
Husband
Mm-mm.
Son?
No.
Oh Lord, you know what? Them first ladies go through hell because all them
We
women got
so do.
man. Long as
Mm-mm.
they're pastor, they be after your man.
We
Mm-mm.
so do. I don't know what they be
Right.
wrong with 'em.
Well, it's just some people just addicted to people with a title, and
Mm-hmm.
some people that want a policeman, although he ain't making no money, but he got a title, yeah.
Oh, I had a cop. That was one and done. Nope. And he was a narcissist.
Hmm.
Oh
I
God.
said, you the wrong one to have a gun and a badge. Don't take accountability for nothing.
And
Mhm.
backwards Billy think he gonna get this? I don't
And we
think
got
so.
into it. We get into it all the time, and he tell me stand down. No, you stand down, punk. You the one gonna stand down. I ain't standing down on nothing. You don't
Oh my.
tell me what to do. Got my daddy last name. Wrong one, buddy.
Exactly.
I got a mouth. I got a mouth,
You
Miss
too,
Miss
I'm
Black
telling
Titanic.
you.
That's why I can't be married, cause that mouth.
Well, at least you speak up for
That's
yourself.
right.
You
That's
know, you
I
right.
got to
do.
speak up for
I
yourself.
speak up
That's
and
right.
knock down for myself and shoot at you too if I have to.
You got to
I'm my
pay.
daddy's daughter.
Well, look, Martell needs you. Then he said he need a woman gonna protect him.
Oh
Please.
That's
baby,
what he
my
said.
me and Sheree the same age too. He can't handle this one.
Like
I
you
Mhm.
can't
have
handle
Martell.
the
I
assembler.
pimp Martell out. That's what I do for him. I pimp him out. You better go get my money, pimp.
Yeah, don't
My
send him to
money.
New York. 'Cause he was scared to death. Look like in New York. He was
Oh
walking.
yeah. Oh yeah. He
Y'all
ain't
He
can
coming
see
here.
was.
the fear. Yeah, did you see the fear in that
Mm-mm.
country boy?
Yeah,
Boy,
he was
Here.
scared.
He ain't coming here because women hit back here. See, we ain't from New York. We don't play that. We don't play that here. He hurried up and got out of here. That's your
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
he
best
was
bet.
scared. He was scared of New York. I'd take him straight to the Bronx.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, you ain't gonna
Why,
do
dude?
that.
They ain't gonna bother me.
I
They
got
just gonna get
connections.
with him if he don't level up real quick, real quick. Yeah, I'm taking
Mm-mm.
straight to the Bronx.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. He always up in women's faces, but he have another thing coming. Get up in women's faces up there.
Like New York, not gonna,
Yeah.
Baby,
not gonna
them New
happen.
York women eat him alive.
Not gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna happen. You be running back,
And
cleaning,
Chicago
splitting
women
off.
too.
That's right. Oh
Yeah.
God,
Cleveland, Chicago,
Chicago. Oh
Detroit, all
God,
them women.
Ooh, what you say?
Memphis,
Yeah,
Memphis.
Detroit.
And did y'all remember when Montel said he wanted a woman like Tisha? So he said that one time, and I'm like, yeah, he want a woman that's gonna be obedient and submissive to him.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And
he
that,
got
and,
one. He got
and
the
that
dumbest. He got the dumbest one he could find. He liked dumb women. I mean, he got the dumbest one. Mel was the smart one. She got out of there. He got the dumbest one because he didn't want a smart woman because she's strong and she can stand
yeah,
up for herself and she gonna
yeah.
hold him accountable. No, he's with the
I
dummy.
can't understand.
Please.
I can't understand how that girl got with Paris daddy. Paris daddy so fine, y'all. He a firefighter up here in Birmingham. Ooh, that brother was
He looks
nice.
nice
And you
looking.
talk about an artist, he can draw anything, breathing or not breathing. Cause I connected with him on Facebook, and he responded back. I said,
Yeah,
"Where your studio at?" And he told me how to get to the studio. You gonna see me, bro? I'm coming through. He
yeah,
got a
he's
studio downtown.
and that's why I don't get with her. Everything come out of her mouth. I was so young. How you so young? You already got a baby and a
Right.
man.
He wasn't that
I was
young.
so young. She's always used that as an excuse.
And
That's
she
what
already got.
started her. That's what started her downfall when she got pregnant in college with Paris. Cause Paris' daddy went to A&M, and his wife went to Stillman College, where I went. And
Wow.
I,
Yeah.
I kept searching and searching. I said, I know his wife. I said, damn.
Mhm.
His wife from Fairfield, Miss BT.
Yeah, I know Fairfield. Oh, really?
Yeah, the stepmama is from Fairfield. She went
Oh.
to Stillman College. She a
Mhm.
AKA like
Mhm.
Melanie. Paris daddy is a Kappa like Martell.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, you
I'm
know
sure
what?
he done stepped to Martell and told him, you better not touch my daughter.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that was weird. He had the weirdest response when Tasha K asked about that girl. Yeah,
The
when he asked
father
him.
done accepted him already and let him know not a hair better be harmed on her head. And you know how Martell is with men. He's scared. He ain't about that
Oh,
life.
No, he ain't gonna buck up at that, not that
Nope.
one. And
Nope.
then I couldn't believe how he was trashing Dan Crane and his fraternity too. I said he messed up with all his frat brothers that would help him.
Well,
That
who is?
man is a well known lawyer here,
Oh, a
Dan Crane.
lawyer. Oh,
You
that's the
know
one.
that
Okay, go
had a
on.
little girl and they try to act like Sugar Mama was Dan Crane's daughter. No, she
Oh,
not. And had his wife run around here in Birmingham looking crazy and stuff. I'm like, oh, that is not your husband's child. That is Martell Holt's baby.
yeah, he tried to start that
You
mess. They
stop looking
started that mess.
crazy.
But well, you know
Yeah.
what? It's a known fact that he needs to get a DNA from what's her name? Cause she ain't never been faithful to that man. Y'all doing? She do what she want to do.
Right.
Doing with
Mm,
Martell on his off season, she on her own season out in the hood. So she
Exactly.
can miss me
oh
with that.
wow.
He can miss me too with that
And
because
she,
Mm,
she even said it herself. She have boyfriends. Yeah, she says. Let's see what Pastor just. Oh yeah, well, Miss Spike said, what's wrong with the Bronx? That's where I reside. Ain't nothing wrong with the Bronx. We're
nothing.
just saying that.
oh, we said we're gonna bring Martell to the Bronx. I like the Bronx, but
Right.
Yeah,
he don't. Cause he
He
was
ain't gonna
scared to
like it.
death in New York City. Y'all ain't saying he was
Yep.
scared to death. He was holding on to Sheree. Like, who don't let him get me? Don't let him get me.
He's like, all these people.
Mr.
Oh my God, all these people.
Mr.
I
Muscle
said,
Man. That's why I want to bring him to the Bronx. I want to bring him
oh,
there and
bring him
turn him loose.
up.
Pastor Jester says Slow probably tricked him using her body at that time. Hotel gonna mess that
Mm.
body up big time. It's already messed up.
Right.
She
Yep.
just look like a different person. Her face, her body, they both look different since they ain't got male money to hide behind.
When she right,
And
that's
you know who was her professor at A&M? Kiki. Kiki taught Slow.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Kiki
hard.
said it. And
Mm-mm.
then she said it, Slow said it on her live.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Miss Jabbar always classy and nice. That's
Mm-hmm.
what she said.
Well, she have gotten quiet. Kiki had gotten quiet since what was the reunion? Ain't nobody hardly hear from her since.
I ain't seen her either because
Mm-hmm.
her best friend don't live too far from here. I ain't seen her
Mhm.
here in Bethlehem.
Well, Kiki, they cousins, but Kiki really can talk. I mean, she speak clearly with her words.
I
Mm-hmm.
know because
Hmm
she's from a different grain of the cloth.
Oh, that's right. She from that. She on the other side of the track.
Mhm.
The middle
Mhm.
class.
Yeah, and it's obvious.
Mhm.
It's obvious. Bed bug ain't listen because she's still on the first floor. As far as I'm concerned, that girl is on the first floor, straight up.
Let me see what Sheila is saying. Sheila said, I knew not to mess with nobody as a toddler. Ooh, the mess she did that deliberately she get no sympathy from me. Yes. No, I don't
Yeah.
get no sympathy. Nobody. I don't think nobody on this panel gonna get coleslaw no sympathy.
Nobody,
No,
definitely
but
not
she
me.
knew what she was doing.
You sure did.
She
And
did
she
it on purpose.
And she doing it now. What you think she do? She put not she know Melody can't put her kids up there cause of court order. What she do? Just put knots all up there in her face. Like as if Knox is gonna be the celebrity. They try to make him out a celebrity, but it just won't work. He don't have a personality for it.
And two baby
Oh,
fathers.
and y'all know when that Tawana woman had put Martell on that panel not long ago for
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
empowerment thing in Memphis. Okay, so I got in touch with Tawana, honey. No,
What
that
she
that
say?
woman
Yeah.
hadn't been shopping with no Ariana. Ariana been shopping with her. Now that woman got a reputable boutique in right there in downtown Memphis. And Tawana, after she found out all what went on with Martell, and she wasn't believing the little story he told her. She like, oh no, she had pulled out. She put him off her panel. She didn't even want him to come to the show, period, because her and Melody is sorority sisters. I said, well, ain't that something? It's like he purposely go find successful AKAs to try to do business with them, to throw it in Melody face. And it didn't work this time. I was so glad. I told Tawana, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. But y'all know what y'all think they were trying to do with Sharnetta? I believe they were trying to start something between Sharnetta. They're gonna start bad mouthing Sharnetta.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't think she said she don't know Dr. Heavenly like that.
She don't.
Oh, well,
She
my
don't.
thing is, they said my thing was when they said the millimeters threatened her. That's my thing. When
Oh,
when did the
It
millimeters
wasn't the
threaten
Melometer.
Nita?
It was Sharnita's people, and they were telling her she better not interview with Heavenly.
But they was more like forewarning her, and she even said, even
Yeah, they
before they
were
told
warning
her
her
say
really.
anything, she was already forewarning them. She had already. She said she didn't like Dr. Heavenly's spirit. Something about Dr. Heavenly's spirit
She
that didn't
picked up
sit right
on.
with her. So Shanita had already was already side eyeing Dr. Heavenly anyway. So
Uh-huh.
it wasn't like they were threat. They were saying they were like warning her. I don't think it's a good idea. Even some family members, a couple of family members, she said warned
Yeah,
her too. So how was it a threat? How did the millimeters threaten her? That's what I'm
they
saying.
ain't threatening her.
They did not threaten her. They didn't say, "Oh, you better do this or else." They didn't do that. No, no. They was warning her about Dr. Heavenly. So how is it a threat? Everything
They,
lies on the millimeters. Millimeters
they just look.
always at
They like to
fault.
blame everything. Anything
Right,
that attached to Melody, they want to use it.
right.
But Sharnita don't need no help, baby, because that's why I asked her where she went to high school. Because, like I said, I lived in Birmingham for 10 years and I rode all the buses on purpose so I could learn all the little hoods and the cranks and crannies. And that girl said, I went to Huffman. What? And she
Mm,
said, yeah, I was from the hood, over there by Woodlawn. Oh, you could stop talking
mm-hmm,
now. It was so bad in Woodlawn. The other year they closed the McDonald's down. I knew they were gonna close it last time I was there. I said,
mm-hmm.
yeah, you can get a Big Mac with cheese, and you can get shoot up in the arm in the parking lot, and you can do everything over there. Prostitutes was out there bringing the bags to the I said, how you gonna take the bag and deliver the bag to the car?
Mm-mm-mm. She was talking about all the pow
Yeah,
shells and stuff.
they had
Yeah.
shot up just about all them businesses over there about a year or so ago.
Wow.
I I got scared to go over there, especially at night. And then one of my church members used to live right there across the street from the place. I said, girl, you need to move. You need to move. She's, I grew up over this way. I said, well, it look like they don't they don't want you to grow no more over here. You better go.
Telling
But
you.
she moved too. She moved from over there because it was rough over there.
Yeah.
But Sharnita doing good now.
Mm-hmm. I
But I
love
hope
Shanita.
Kevin don't think she a punk because she ain't.
She not.
She from the
Sure.
Okay,
hood, baby.
y'all. Hello, I want y'all to listen to this now. I'm getting into this. Dr. Heavenly is so messy. Do y'all know she put out that Dr. G was a pedo? Did y'all see that? But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it was just
She
so low
wrong for
down
that.
on her. This man is a doctor. She messing with his money. And then not only that, then she turned around and started talking about this girl fertility problem. But just listen, this is Dr. Heavenly. This coming from Star J Craziness. But y'all, I'm just gonna put the voice up there. She talking about Dr. G.
At the hotel, the room, and then the whole story. I hope the people don't bring it back up. But look at the hotel. They said that it was sex. The very thing that keep.
Oh, let me tell y'all what's going on. She's saying that he's a cheater, talking about some Dr. G is a cheater now, y'all.
Mm.
Okay, here we go.
Mm-mm.
Screwed a little bit of it because we just need to get to the meat and potatoes. The meat and the potatoes. So y'all enjoy, and I do my commentary in between. Because I don't want to give too much, but I'm in a mood I'm in the mood, and I might say the wrong thing, so I probably don't need to be live. Y'all know how this go, okay? All right.
So don't.
Let's see. Did Daddy cheat? What do you think, Sharon? I mean, it's an old read. My whole thing is, what irritated me about the whole thing was that I felt like Greg acted like a bitch about it. I really did. I know I shouldn't say that, but I'm saying it. I felt like, when Damon asked me straight up, man, I don't know what you do. You're like a girl. Yeah, I don't know what you doing with your boys. I didn't like it. Because Greg is the one that's known to be a cheater. I mean, there's facts out there about him at the hotel, the room, and then the whole story. I hope the people don't bring it back up. Other than the hotel, they say that it was sex. The very thing that Kima don't do. But basically, I'm gonna give y'all the ends of it. Damon looked at the man and said, "Man, do you really think I'm cheating?" And in the end, the dude, Damon be it doesn't bother me when people say that because I know my husband. You know what I'm saying? You never know what anybody's doing for sure, but I really do trust my husband. It bothers Damon because it's a question of his character. Now, I'm gonna say it again. Greg is a bitch. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, and he is the cheater. I think the issue is a lot of the men, some of the men or him, hate on Damon because Damon's a stand-up guy. I guess they want to be like him in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, start with a deeper voice. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't gonna never talk about my man, and I'm not gonna get in your ass, okay? A deeper voice, come with a deeper voice, man, before you say anything. Secondly, you the cheater. You know what I'm saying? And if you cheated on Quiet, what you gonna do to this poor little girl that you keep disrespecting? My whole thing is this: when you in front of your girl and say, "If I had the $4,000, I should have lied, and I would have got it," and then what would we be? What do you mean? What would we be? Meaning that you would be my wife? I don't think so. I don't think that. Phaedra done denied y'all dating since day one. She said y'all went out as friends. She denied it. Phaedra used to date him, and she gave him to the streets too. Here you go. Oh, messy heavily. Oh, messy. When the people said I was reading it. I did not date him in a romantic. I was the first person he met when he came to Atlanta, Georgia. And we have been out to dinner many a times. I have been his wing woman. I know every woman he ever dated. Well, do you know the woman he cheated on me with? Don't know her. I don't know her. Now, you the one keep saying that y'all dated. You the one keep saying. And then when they ask you if y'all had related.
That's enough. But let me tell y'all something about Dr. Heavenly. She just like the rest, like them Scots, right? She always in everybody else's business, but you don't know nothing about her life and her reality, except for she a dentist and she married to Damon. That's all we know about her.
Right.
The whole time she been on Married to Medicine, she been everybody else's reality and don't talk about her own reality. Yeah.
Yeah, and allegedly word on the street, her husband cheating. Allegedly.
Yeah, that's what she was addressing. So she tried to throw it back on Dr. G.
Of course.
Dr. G the one cheating, not her husband. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then Mariah Hugs came out the other day, said she got receipts on him, but she said she really liked Dr. Damon. Out of respect for Dr. Damon, she won't show those receipts, but Mariah been saying it.
Right, yeah. Yes, yeah. Definitely has receipts.
Yeah. So,
he's still... It ain't hard to believe.
And it ain't
hard to believe. You know that, right?
Right.
It ain't hard to
Dr.
believe.
Damon.
Right.
I'm talking about Dr. Damon. You know Dr. Damon is in Marceau's fraternity. Them Q dogs. You know how they roll.
Really? Yeah,
yep.
But he's a very quiet man. They just completely the opposite of each other look like.
Right.
Yeah. But a lot of people are saying that Dr. Heavenly is such an embarrassment to the professional world, y'all.
She is.
She definitely
a doctor and a dentist. Dentist the menace, they call her.
She need to be more professional. She ain't professional.
No kind of professional at all.
Yeah, and then right after that, I felt so sorry for Sweet Tea because that hurted her so bad.
Yeah.
She said Dr. Heavenly is the one got her on the show. She thought it was gonna be like a big sister, auntie niece type of relationship. But she bought her on the show to make fun of her. She
Mm-hmm.
bought her on the show
Mhm.
to have somebody to have a storyline. And ever since that girl been on that show, Dr. Heavenly really been out of order with the way she talk. I mean, she go low, like her fertility problems and all of that. Caller
Mm-hmm.
said that Dr. G is a pedo because she would have been what about what she said she would have been underage when he was a grown man. Yeah,
To put something like that out to show you how ratchet she is. Just ratchet,
yeah.
messy. It's messy.
Yeah. And the
Mm.
young lady dealing with fertility problems, I imagine that's awful hurtful and painful for,
Of course, for any woman to hear that, we trying
And
Yeah.
then
to have a baby.
she a military vet.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Heavenly
Yes.
wrong, she disrespectful, but the grace in that, she gonna reap what she sow. People think they can do people any kind of way, and they don't think nothing gonna happen to them. And all you have to do is just keep praying and keep pushing, because
Hmm.
everybody gonna reap what they sow in word, deed, and action. And I done seen it. And I done reaped some. I think I done reaped everything I used to do back in my little low down days. It came back quick too. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry." See, he don't care about that,
Mm.
because
Hmm.
you gonna reap what you sow.
Mm.
That's right. Let me read
Right.
And that's
some
for
from what
everybody.
Let me read some of this from the subscribers. They said they don't. This Angie B. Lee said they don't have no storyline, so they're going to come after Mel and her mom because they are real jealous of Mel and her mom. Carlos
Mm-hmm.
is Mel's biggest hater. They always worried about Mel. They need to worry
Mhm.
about Carlos. Yeah, you're right. That's the biggest hater right there.
He the
That's
biggest hater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all. That's why so much of that stuff, y'all, what we see go on TV is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah,
got it started.
yeah.
He got it started with a
Yeah.
little chipmunk. I forgot which content creator called him a chipmunk. That's just exactly what he is, a chipmunk.
Yeah.
With that old crazy laugh.
But I
He
think
just
Okay.
mad cause he can't be like Melody.
really honestly Martell was her biggest enemy of them all, because if he would have stood up like a husband should have and protected her and gave her a lot of the stuff these
Hmm.
pulls they wouldn't have been able to pull,
And being a real man, none
and
of
being a
that would have
real
never
man.
happened.
Oh, wait
Exactly.
a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't see this. I
You got
got
a
a
super
super
sticker.
sticker. Yeah. Y'all help me see these things. I don't be
Do you have a
seeing.
super sticker, Miss Black Titanic? Aaron for
Sheila
$10.
Aaron.
Sheila
Yeah.
Aaron for $10.
Thank you, Sheila. Show to enjoy. Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
Thank you, Sheila. Appreciate you. Let's see what she say right here. She said, "Heavenly." She says, "Heavenly make me sick." She need to. She need to look in her own backyard. Big mouth heathen. Yeah, yeah. And I try my best to try to like her as an individual, but the stuff that come out of her mouth
Hmm.
about her
Hmm.
castmate, about anybody, is always gonna be something negative.
Right.
Now she bought that was her that bought quad to this girl's. What was she having, a wedding shower or something? She
I
was
believe
having a
so.
sweet tea was
Bridal
having.
shower, I believe. Was
Yeah, and
I'm
she bought quad to this girl's
mm-hmm.
bridal shower. Y'all know
Messy.
that's messy. That's definitely
Messy.
messy, y'all.
I could heavily messy.
Messy.
Especially when she started sounding as if she's trying to side with Martell. He never disrespected me. Now don't tell me she haven't heard all the things this man has done to Melody. She's heard plenty of it. She's been online. She's on social media. You know,
She interviewed Melody.
huh?
What did she tell? She interviewed Melody.
He
She
interviewed
a
Melody.
she a
No.
liar. She a liar with her old long face. I don't like her. And I ain't never watched Married to Medicine. I only watched her on, doing the YouTube video. I don't
Right.
like Hillary. I tried
Right.
to
I
like her in
never
the
liked her.
beginning, But after I picked up on her evil spirit and her ugly ways, I don't like her. And she need to be trying to find out why her husband like all those snow bunnies and get her ass some polydent. Cause she clack her teeth just like Wanda. She get on my
Who
nerves.
you talking about?
Dr.
Yeah,
Helen
man.
is about to have Dr.
Just
Helen
listen
keep
to her
doing.
when she talking. She be doing her teeth just like Wanda do her teeth. Then doggone, she need to get her some polydent and shut up and find out about them snow bunnies. That's what
So
she
what?
needs to do.
Here's a little hint, Wanda. You need to just go and get you some new dental, because now when you get frosty, you don't need all that powder grip. They got some that just put your teeth in your mouth and they grip them. I know
Uh-huh.
I had to get teeth every 3 years because I be losing my teeth, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me see what they. Y'all, we talk about some teeth. Yeah.
I'm talking
Let me.
about heavily, baby.
Angela say they need to talk about their own. Yeah. Let me put her back up here, y'all. They need to talk about their own life. Talk about all of them lawsuits. Yeah, we got it, girl. Mel have
Mm-hmm.
not never had a lawsuit. They are
Mm-mm.
so jealous of Mel. It's beginning to be sickening. They so worried about Mel. Mel is good. And not only that, he tried to talk about her t-shirts, y'all, and all of her, he tried to talk about that and everything he do for my soul. But my daughter is working on this movie set, y'all. They doing a Muhammad Ali. They're doing a new movie about Muhammad Ali, and she said just about everybody on that set, all those celebrities got Mel's hoodie. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the God say
Yep.
go. They
Yep.
like that hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
That God say go hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like Mel told him, he need to worry about that $5.5 something million lawsuit, allegedly, in my opinion. That's what Mel
So do.
told him. Don't worry about that. That's
Let
what
me
you
see
should
what
worry about.
Dr. Heavenly said right here. She said there is no shame to heavily miss. A person like her would do anything and should never be trusted. Yeah, should never be trusted. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
you said it.
No,
You
you
said
don't.
it. She done backstab
Yeah.
everybody. That's why I felt like that's what she wanted to do to Shanetta. Everybody male. Oh yeah, tea talk with your girl. Hey, tea talk with your girl. So everybody male associate with, right? Carlos try to have them against Melody. So how do y'all think Dr. Heavenly got in touch with Sharnetta? And I believe it was through Carlos. This is my allegedly opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They was in the bushes watching. That's all that
Yeah.
was.
That's what
He
they
just
Yeah.
like
do.
a
They always watching
spoiled.
her.
He
Yeah.
like a little scorned, spoiled, entitled child that think he entitled with his own folder. She
Right.
getting bigger dollars and ratings than me.
Right.
Little sugary butt. You go somewhere and be a man. Be a man.
Y'all, I hate them facial expression he had. Them
Yeah. That
facial
laugh.
He get
expression.
on my nerves. He get on my nerves like a little chip mom. Them two
Yeah.
tight pants on.
Girl, it's embarrassing. People across the world looking at him. He did producing in front of international TV representing black men.
Silly. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying not to cuss. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, help me, my Lord. He get on my nerves now. I
I'm
want to talk about
telling
his
you, he make my
African.
it
His
make my yeah.
African.
Okay,
I
Mary
don't know
White.
no African men that like men like him. I don't know no African men that like men like him. I get sick of him. I always talk my African, my African. Stupid self.
I can't.
Mary White said, "Are they black really clothes?" Well, Mary White, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody. It's the same thing like McDonald's. Y'all remember McDonald's with Destiny, right? It's
All
the
right.
same old thing. They open, but they always close. That's just how it works. Yeah.
Madonna was open that one time I went through there in 2021, Miss Black Titanic. I went in there. It was eight rows, and she had 20 wigs on the wall because I threw it right there and counted every last one of them. And she had 2 little children there working, and they was on TikTok, and they said, "Let us know you need any help." I said, "Uh huh."
Hmm.
And I was
Yes.
walking around.
Ain't paying
I said,
nobody.
"Where Daphne at?" They said, "Oh, she ain't got here yet." I said, "Oh, let me go and leave before she get here." That's why I was asking. And I went right on around the corner and pulled across the street from Black. And I was eyeballing Tisha. She was eyeballing my car, and I was eyeballing her car.
Yeah.
I bet she was
Okay,
like, "Hey,
you
you got
guys.
my car?"
I'm finna go, y'all. It's 2 hours and I got company and I'm sitting here with y'all. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna say goodbye.
December.
Mary White. Yeah, Mary
Cheryl
White
Howard.
answer.
Yes.
Uh,
Cheryl Howard, you
Yes.
need to inbox me on IG.
Okay.
You
Which?
call me, I'll talk to you.
Okay. Okay. I will. Okay. I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
What's your Instagram name?
It's December Janelle, just
Don,
like it sounds.
okay, Don Samba Janelle. Okay. Okay, baby.
okay, I want to
Okay.
read this, y'all. Pastor Justice says, CK whistled and pointed at Mel and heavenly obeyed like the she dogs. Ooh, she acted. Yeah. Them two teaming up together, I just couldn't figure it out with them two teaming up. It's just, I guess, it's just to be messy. That's all,
Yeah.
y'all.
It's jealousy.
Yeah.
Jealousy. That's all that is. They jealous of Melody.
No, that's
Let
it.
me read this, y'all. Mary said it was said that allegedly Knox married son Hope Miles, not be Slaughter, yeah, and daddy's child too. He might not be here. I want to know the results of that DNA. I would like for him. He talking about a DNA. He need one. And the older he get, I don't see. I used to
Oh,
be trying to
like
see
my
a hotel in him. I don't see him in him no
like
more.
to me. Oh,
That boy look like his mama.
Yeah,
yeah.
he looked just like a huh.
He
He
don't.
look like his mama, and Paris look like her daddy.
Yeah.
Her daddy good looking though. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. He's seems like he's an educated man too, but he made
He's
the right
very
choice.
nice.
He made
He
the right choice when he decided to
to
keep
get
it.
away from her.
Right. Talking about.
Yeah, he made the right choice. Yeah.
Mhm.
And neither one put a ring on her finger because you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. It's impossible.
Right.
In her case. So, so
That girl got the mentality of a 12-year-old
right.
kid.
Nobody marrying her. Ain't nobody putting no ring on that. So that's not happening.
Hmm.
Period. So
Hmm. All right, you guys, I'm finna go.
okay. So
All right.
All right.
Janelle, right? Is Janelle.
Thanks, Sheila, Aaron, for
That's
being
it.
here.
Okay.
Janelle. That's it.
Thank you, Miss
Okay.
Jackson. Oh, Linda Campbell, thank you for being here, babe.
Linda
To
again.
be real,
Hi, Linda.
yeah.
Hi, Linda.
Linda Gamble, 99 likes and 99 in the chat. Yeah, Linda, maybe they'll come over a
When the
little.
gamma gonna be on them numbers, baby.
That's right. She on.
We need to get her. We need to get her a outfit, and
Hold
she be
on.
the number patrol.
Pastor Justice says, don't 1 or 2 court days come up soon? Yeah, we got they claim they got Melody is next month, ain't it, y'all, in April.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In
I hope she
April,
get
we got
full
the
custody.
child custody
Too.
case coming up. Yeah.
Me too.
And then we
She
got
need full custody. Mm-hmm.
don't forget, y'all, Marie's supposed to be representing Marceau in court about that work.
Yeah. He
Oh
done lost
God.
already. Then
Well, it's
that's
What's
okay.
that work?
he
The
done
workman,
lost. He done lost already. So okay.
that workman comp. Oh, I forgot.
He
I ain't
represent.
got my paper in front of me, but he trying to defend himself against that judgment. That workman comp. He's supposed to had sufficient enough for coverage, out there at Zen Garden, but they, so they suing him for that.
Yeah, he got more reasons. He definitely gonna lose. So
He must have ran out of money to get some real lawyer. Yeah. But I'm wondering how y'all gonna be behind, and you got a credit lawyer, and your credit and all your bills is how come he can't fix his family members' bills?
He can't fix nobody credit. He ain't fix my son credit. I'm just waiting.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like
you
Cat Williams. I'm waiting.
I've been trying to figure out who was that said that.
It was me.
Okay,
It was me.
what
I'm gonna
happened?
let him do all his stuff while he doing this little stuff here. Talking about content creating. And when he think he done won or lost or whatever and to get quiet, then I'm coming. Me
So
and them other people. I'm talking to the Hispanic people right now. And y'all gonna learn this English and we're gonna take him down. I said, see, senor. I said, see, senor. I said, all right then.
hey, wait a
We're gonna
minute.
get you.
So Don Sanders, what have he got a lot of foreigners that he called himself trying to hook their
They
credit?
just they pull okay, so they start your account off. You for them to fix your credit, it's $1 to open the account.
Ooh,
After that dollar, that first month, then the next month you pay $89.99. They instantly pull it out of your account every month on the agreed on date that you signed for, and then they promise to give you everything in writing. And see, this was the big old stumpy sister that did this, but see, once you open the case, you don't get nothing in writing. And they think they smart, but cause they put everything on online to avoid you having a paper trail.
Oh wow.
Because I asked her several times. I said, "Well, where all this, where we open the account and everything in writing, like you said? Oh, it's online." I said, "Millie, you don't need to try me now, cause I ain't like my son. My son real nice and calm and quiet and mannerable, but his mama, I've been to anger management 3 times. I flunked all 3 times. Millie, I don't want no problem with you. Oh, Miss Willis, it's gonna be okay. Make sure it is. Make sure it is, cause I'm an hour and 42 minutes from you.
Wow.
So
Okay, well,
I had to go to the credit union and get them to cancel the debit card on the account to keep her from pulling the money, because she kept pulling the money, but she wasn't doing that. Now his credit is just at a standstill.
so it ain't been fixed then.
Uh-uh. And this been since 2021.
Wow. Wow. Well, all right, you guys. I'm definitely gone for real now. Hey, thanks. It's been a joy. See, thank y'all.
Hey, thank you. Bye. Thank you
Thank you.
for letting
Yeah.
me out.
Oh yeah. Let me
Love
say
you.
the house rules. I forgot everything on this channel is allegedly for entertainment and educational purposes, you guys. Just my
That's funny to
opinion.
me.
Fair use and just my opinion, just my co-host opinion. And thanks to everybody, the content creator, TikTok with your girl, she stopped by. Thank
Talk.
Hey, talk.
We got Pastor Justice out there. Thanks for being here, Pastor Justice. And the
Pastor
rest of the
Justice.
chat.
Hello, Justice.
Pastor Justice,
Hello.
and Linda Gamble for staying on top of them numbers.
Yes.
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 All right, bye, y'all.
Okay,
On 50
bye.
Cent
Bye.
Spring.
Love you.
Thank
Okay, bye.
I'm
you. Okay.
all right. I got you December. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.